and the privilege of walking hand in hand on this journey. So it is, Ashe Aho, and it is so. So good morning. Thank you for being here today. Grateful to get to share a message. I always feel humbled because, good to see you, by the way. I always feel humbled because I'm just like everybody else. You know, I'm no one special, but I'm so grateful to be able to listen, hear, and surrender to what is mine to do. And just to share, just to take these lessons I'm learning and share them with you. So by no means does that make me any different than you. But my friend and I were just talking about those nights where you're up and you're wrestling with the resistance, right? You find yourself still up trying to go to sleep and the resistance is right there, not leaving you alone. And you got to find those practices, and sometimes they don't work and you just got to get up and do something else, right? That's just life. I experienced that too. So I'm not here to share anything that is above or beyond us. Like, what I'm here to share is what is accessible for us all. And I really believe the source of life is calling us to be more vigilant in our practice, more vigilant in that accessing what our power is. So that's what I'm here to talk about. And it's called the art of alignment. So there's a science and an art to alignment with source. The art is that intuitive flow and that exploration. The science is the discipline of observation, internal creation, and co-creating structures that support progress. Realizing that expansion through alignment leads to the integration where the two become a unifying whole is what we're realizing. When we're on that path of fulfilling our dreams, our destinies, our own creation. Here's a quote: "The universe does not respond to repetition, it responds to resonance." When your desires and your beliefs exist in different frequencies, they create interference patterns that neutralizes the manifestation. The power lies not in asking, but in knowing. Now, I have this fun debate. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move this. I forgot. I can roll it. There we go. I know some of you might have been wondering when I was going to move it, right? I have this fun debate about faith. Faith as a mustard seed, being able to help us manifest. And the debate centers around how I manifested my relationship with my wife. It was a moment of clarity where I wrote down all the things I disliked about past relationships, the things I like. Intuitively, I felt into what's the opposite, the inversion of the things I don't like. And I made this really clear list. And then I was like, wow, what I really want is that the birds would chirp, the angels would sing, time would stop, and our souls would come together and it would be magic. That's what I really want. I believed that as a kid. But that'll never happen. Crumple. Right? 3 days later, it happened. Now, where was the faith? So my experience showed me manifestation really quickly. Where was the faith? The faith was the knowing. Not only did I see the vision, I clarified the vision, I felt the vision clearly. I knew. That's the knowing. Now, I crumpled it up and doubted it would happen, but it didn't matter. That desire, that knowing, that vibration, and that emotion was way stronger than that doubt. There's a book called The Science of Getting Rich that inspired, apparently, The Secret, that blockbuster movie and book that came out, Run to Burn, I believe. And I think it's Dr. Wallace Wattles. Thank you. You all don't know already. And he says, to the degree to which you can get clear. See, in that moment, I got clear. I knew what I wanted. That's knowing. Did I believe it would happen? No. Did it matter? My life tells me no. It didn't matter whether I believed it or not. We get convinced that we have to have this level of belief that will allow us to manifest. And I say to you this, as you think, so shall it be, right? If you believe that that's what it's going to take, okay. But I'm here to tell you there's another opportunity, an alternative. I'm here to tell you that clear vision and just doing the work to see and feel the desire is enough. Here is the magic. Desire is, one book I heard, The Unstoppable Force. Desire is the instruction from the divine. I love that. The way I heard it was, desire is of source. Let's put them together. Desire is of source. It's very instruction. For what? For your manifestation. But what I hear is, desire is the seed of the frequency. Desire is the seed of the frequencies, where source is telling you to amplify the frequencies. You get to choose how. Now check this out. You can say, oh, I desire safety. I desire safety. I want to change the external. Now I have projected my power upon external situations that I may not be able to control, right? And suddenly I give my feeling of safety away. Or I can do what Viktor Frankl did when in Auschwitz, when he said, no one can take away this. And he imagined himself playing golf, enjoying himself, and gave himself the vibrations and the frequencies he desired. Took his power back. No one can take away our ability to choose and clarify the vibrations and frequencies we desire. Okay, that sounds like metaphysical science, right? Guess what the art is? The art is removing the resistance by taking that time to focus our attention on what are we really being called to. Many of you already know this. Many of you already know this is not a practice round. This is it. This is the opportunity, right? As our good old buddy, the wise sage Eminem said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to go. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Now, granted, it's just this lifeline. There's some other lifelines too, don't get me wrong. But this moment right here, this is our opportunity. We get to choose. The quality of our experience is determined by the quality of our thinking. If we take the moment to align and focus, we can get clear on what is it we truly desire. And once we do that, what I'm telling you is that is the instruction from the divine. If we can put ourselves in a place to amplify and totally feel it. The law is the universe responds. Cymatics. Take a metal plate, put sand on it, hook up a frequency, it will take shapes and respond. It is law. We are the transmitters. We get to decide. The quality of our thinking determines the quality of our experience, but not in a sense of, oh, the form must change. No, we must change. In the sense of we choose how to feel, how to think, where to place our focus and attention, the quality of my thinking. Through my alignment, I access higher levels of consciousness that no longer maintain this belief erroneously in separation. See, the higher level of thinking, from these higher levels of consciousness that we access through expanding our awareness, relaxing, breathing, allowing the awareness to get to the subtler levels so we can hear, be still, and know. Those levels tell us all is well and always is. They tell us there's only oneness here. They don't have us believing in the anxiety. But let me tell you what keeps us stuck. Five things that keeps us stuck. You ever been there where you're continuing to pray, affirming, performing your practices, but your circumstance and feelings don't change? The reality is you seem to be stuck in that repeating loop of what you don't want. That is a sign of resistance. Whether subconscious or conscious, whether limiting belief or some other form, judgment, something there is blocking your desire, and it's your opportunity and adventure to discover what it is. So you can dissolve it and choose differently. Choose a new program. Number two, you're feeling something is wrong in your life, like you're missing something, but you can't figure out just what it is. That's a sure sign of resistance. Now, when I say resistance, I don't just simply mean actively judging something, like, oh, they're wrong, or being angry and refusing to accept something. Not just that. It's also found in subtle forms such as attachment, the inability to accept change. That's a form of resistance. The feeling of loss. Those are wonderful examples. Number three, when we're feeling the sense of longing for something we don't have and feeling powerless to obtain it, that is resistance. Resistance to current circumstance and a limiting belief that you're separate from your good. Lack consciousness, as some of us like to call it, right? That's a sure sign of resistance, but how so? You're unable to see the true good you have and the reality of how life works. You believe in a false explanation because what you truly desire is not the thing. However, you resist reality, accepting that whatever you desire, you can have. Now, that's not always a conscious belief that's creating that resistance. However, more subconscious belief that the thing is the good and you're apart from it, that's the resistance. Thus, resisting your oneness with all that is at the vibrational level. Let me unpack that for a second, because some of y'all looking at me like, huh? So if there's only oneness here, you're separate from nothing. What makes us believe we are separate from the things we desire? The belief in form and the appearance of separation, not separation. Separation isn't real. If separation was real, there'd be no oneness, correct? There's either oneness or not. So if we believe in the form of separation that our senses and our eyes tells us is, quote, real, we have created resistance to reality. Therefore, we have fear, anxiety, and suffering. That is the resistance that we must acknowledge and dissolve. That's what our practices are here to assist us with. Does that make sense? All right, you're tracking with me. Number 4, resisting what shows up as restlessness. Some of us just talked about that today, right? The inability to be present and accept now as whole or complete and rich with all I need. Inability to trust this moment is pregnant with the answers, thus seeking elsewhere. Resisting now and constantly distracting ourselves with any and everything to avoid being with what is within. Remember I told you I experienced this too? Hey, I've got the t-shirt to this one. I've done it. This is the ego's favorite tactic to distract from really exploring all that you are. Resisting feeling seeing, thinking, and knowing thyself. You see, some of it's uncomfortable to be with. Thus, distraction is our great escape. Finally, 5, resisting the expansion of consciousness that comes with alignment. There are times when we do practice, we do begin to expand, and we retreat because we resist our vastness, our greatness, our power. This form of resistance is summed up in Marianne Williamson's favorite quote, often erroneously attributed to Nelson Mandela. You may remember this. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. See, I've experienced this resistance on multiple occasions. One such occasion was at college at a retreat, maybe Hilton Head, some island in Georgia. I went out to the beach late one night, stayed there by myself. The sky was dark. I could see the stars, and I'm crying out to the divine, show me you are real. I want to know. Suddenly, I begin to expand. I kid you not, my awareness is expanding. I'm expanding into the sky, like to the horizon. I felt like I was just magically inflated. It was the strangest thing. My body was probably still where it was, but my consciousness was like, woo. I freaked out, yanked it back. I was like, no, never mind. It's like, I'm good. It scared the bejesus out of me, right? Whatever that is, it was gone. So in that moment, I truly felt that expansion and was scared as I could be. And I was being shown something. I was 18 years old, being shown something I don't recall ever experiencing. But here's the thing. That alignment in that moment had me realizing I didn't know if I really wanted to experience what I truly was. See, sometimes we're calling out and we just want to see something, not be something, right? We're calling out for Source to show us the magic, and Source is saying, you are the magic. It wants to reveal itself in, as, and through us, and we're often suppressing. That wasn't the first time. Even before that, I had a similar experience a year before, where I was expanded into love and light that was unconditional, and I was looking at my body, and my body was rocking back and forth, and simultaneously I was feeling shame, overwhelmed by the love in both places. That was the first pattern interruption where it's being shown there is more. But guess what? When the expansion happened to me and I began to feel and hear it all, I shut it down. I cried. I was panicky. I couldn't integrate with it yet, right? I had too much fear and programming. We fear that vastness. We suppress it. Why do I tell you about these areas of resistance? So you recognize that's the opportunity. That is the place to use your practices to focus on releasing and letting go. Why? Because if we can unprogram ourselves from resisting what we truly are, we can truly know thyself. We can truly expand and begin to take back our power. It is not lost. We've just been projecting it erroneously, right? Now, what does that lead to? Oh, the benefits are immense. It's the very power that allows us to manifest. We stop canceling out the desire. You see what I'm saying? These subtle areas that we've normalized, when we start to undo these resistances, we start to manifest the miracles. We start to bring back the joy. And the reality is this. What do we got to lose? Why not? See, the world is calling on our example of limitless love and light, not judgment, not fear and anxiety. What the world needs most is our example of limitless love and light. We are the light of the world. It's these areas of resistance that we must identify and release so that that desire can be fulfilled. Right? So I'll leave you with this. It's always fun to listen to Spirit and then try to go back to the paper and figure out where I'm at. The benefits, abundant life. The benefits, prosperity. The benefits, shalom. Wholeness and peace and prosperity on every level. That's so funny. I looked down and that's exactly what it was written down to say. Are you ready to experience the art of alignment? All it takes is our simple practices and being vigilant to recognize the resistance when it comes and release it. And to recognize the desire, the innate instruction from the divine, amplify it. Today after service, I invite you to join us and access that higher level of consciousness in community where we'll learn to listen and birth a song that the source of life is seeking to birth. I'll give you a tool and show you how I use it in songwriting that you can use in anything. In fact, my wife and I use it in just about everything. Making decisions, what to eat, what to wear, you name it. But the beauty of it is it's just a demonstration of how magic happens when we come, we trust, we listen, we let go of resistance. So I hope you can join us. Come whether you have talent or not, experience that art of alignment. And for those who can't attend, please sign up on our newsletter. We've got some great free tools we love to share. Great tools we apply to our lives that are helping us live our dream life. So with that, I simply say, may the source of life continue to remind you of your oneness, your perfection, and your power. Namaste. Thank you. This is where I roll this back, I think. And as we get ready for the opportunity to give and activate that law of reciprocity, I want to share a song of our birthright. Soul feels the passion, rises up in the magic, and when your joy overflows and you're filled with compassion, that's love. That's love. What you see and what you learn, that's not the ultimate concern. It's what you choose to think and be, or feel the truth that sets you free. That's love. Yeah, that's love. Allow it to flow. Go ahead and out the way. Let your night turn into day. Allow love to
for forgiveness and let go of resistance. When you seek to understand and you lend a helping hand. Whoa, that's love. All right. Allow it to flow. Go ahead and doubt the way. Let your night turn into day. Allow love to take control. It's about what moves your soul. Alright. What moves your soul. Oh yeah. That's love. Oh yeah. That's love. Oh, it's the reason for living. Yeah, it's why you deserve it all. No, it's receiving and it's giving. Listen now, can you hear the call? That's love. Oh yeah. That's love. Yeah, that's love. All right. Allow it to flow. Here I am.
I'm supposed to follow that? Oh my, okay. And for those who were wondering, I can't dance and then come up here. So, John, I apologize. I would have been dancing. I would like to thank each of you for being here. This is the segment where we give to support this center. We give of our love and our money to say thank you for this amazing message and this incredible music and this glorious place and this fabulous community. So I'd like to invite our prosperity acceptors to come forward, please. Take out what you're going to give and hold it close to your heart. Holding it close to your heart, knowing that you are the blessing. And what you give is just an outward expression of that. Join me in saying our prosperity affirmation together aloud, please. I freely and joyously give from the abundance and fullness of my overflowing wealth, knowing my gift goes with love as it touches and blesses the world. And so it is.
Prayer of gratitude. I wanna say thank you for the way gently open my eyes. No matter what I do, your love is always coming through. When I look in any situation and I say yes, I say yes, I say yes to your love. Oh yes. Can you sing that with me, please? One time. I say yes to prosperity. I say yes to giving and receiving. I say yes to your love. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, sing this, please. Take my hand. Take my hand. Do what you will. My voice. Take my voice. Do what you will. My all. And take my all. Do what you will. And let your love flow through me. Come on up, please. Oh, I know you know the plans to prosper us, give us hope in the future, and we say yes. We surrender and we say yes.
And we say yes. Yes to these gifts. Yes to this center. Yes to this community. Yes to John and Kathy and their gifts of being with us today. Yes to growth and expansion and so much more. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the ways that you love this center, for the gifts in these baskets, for the gifts that you are. Thank you. And so it is. You're good. So that's me. Okay, I'm going to hold this. So I'd like to ask if there's any first-time visitors here for the... Yes! So... This thing on? So, Wendy, I almost called her Mary. Wendy has a card for you to fill out. Thank you. And up here in the front, yes. We don't inundate you with information. We just want to let you know what's happening at our fabulous center. And if you're local, then you can come out. And if you're not, you can look at what we have going on and make a plan and an intention to come and visit us for some of the great things that we have going on, because we have all kinds of great things. Anybody else here for the first time? All right. Thank you, Wendy. We have kids in the room. At this center, we intentionally choose to bless and honor the kids in ourselves and in the room and around the world. So if y'all would like to come forward, would you like to come forward? Yay! Just come on up. Yes, excellent. Thank you for being here. So we have a letter to God. Next slide. Yes. Dear Nora says, "Dear God, I don't ever feel alone since I've found out about you." What is so true, right? So let's bless the kid within each of us, the kids around the world, and the kids that are present with us. Thank you. We love you. We bless you, and we know you are divine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It is birthday Sunday. Is there anybody in the room that has a birthday in August that would like, come on up? Come on up. John's going to do the birthday song. Oh, and David Washington. Come on. David's just sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Woo-hoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is the beautiful moment where I invite our practitioners to come forward. These incredible individuals have done years of work on themselves so they can know the truth for you. These individuals will be present in this space to hold high watch for you, to know the truth for you, even if you can't know it for yourself. These beautiful individuals, there's also the availability to do practitioner sessions with them if you're interested, if what you feel you need to know is deeper than the 1-minute miracle. I would like to personally thank each and every one of you and the practitioners that aren't in this room, because you are amazing beings. So there is glorious amounts of food in the next room. And I would like to thank all the hearts and hands that brought food, and all the hearts and hands that are in there preparing food or were in there preparing food. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe that Blair brought 2 different kinds of chili. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Blair. So let's close out with doing our benediction, and then John's going to do another song for us. The August affirmation is, I live my life in alignment with Spirit. My life unfolds magnificently. And so it is.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day. You gotta let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. In my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Come on. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for, one more time. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, yeah, yeah. Great job, everybody.